Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the IndieZoNe podcast. My name is Kathy. It is well into the afternoon in Boise, Idaho of Friday, October 3rd, 2025, as I am recording this episode of the podcast, Idaho versus Kohberger. I've just checked the case summary page in the court docket to see if there has been any further movement concerning the large number of documents that were sealed from public disclosure in this high-profile case for the more than 2.5 years that it was active up through its closure in July. Unfortunately, according to the docket, there are no new documents, no new court orders, no new released documents to the public. And the case summary page confirms that, indicates that the last time that the court docket was even updated was on September 23rd, 2025. Nothing has been released to the public since the 3rd of September 2025, exactly 1 month ago today, when the court issued 3 orders as to the first batch of documents that were being considered for possible unsealing, and they ran at the very end of the case, June 2025 and July of 2025. It's been over 3 months since Mr. Kohberger stood up in open court, pled guilty to all of the charges against him, and on that same day, July 2nd, the jury trial, when many in the public, and myself included, anticipated that the public would finally get to see the evidence that was so tightly guarded under seal in this case. Sometimes it was described, such as the K-bar sheath that the public learned about in the affidavit of probable cause dated December 29th, 2022, that was found at the crime scene. According to the affidavit of probable cause and what the state of Idaho articulated throughout the case, a sheath that was so centrally prominent in the case against Mr. Kohberger that no one has ever seen. Public's never seen an official version, photo, image of this sheath at the crime scene or anywhere else. The fact that it's now Friday afternoon means that unless there's some type of movement in this case before court closes for the day, that there will not be anything further until the 6th of October, possibly next Monday, because the courts are closed, as I'm sure you know over the weekend. So here we are. We continue to, as the public, wait and wonder, when will the next, hopefully, batch of information, documents, evidence from the case be unsealed, and how long will it take before the court finally reaches the beginning of the case, where both parties asked for many things, including evidence, to be sealed, and they were. How long will it take before this process is finally concluded, given what's happened in the months since the closure of the case and how much time it's taking just for consideration of documents from June and July of 2025. Those issues have not yet been resolved. We're waiting to see if the court's going to unredact some information from the redacted documents of June and July 2025. We're going to continue to monitor this situation, and as further developments arise, we will, of course, advise you. Till next time, this is Kathy. Thank you very much for joining us here today.